Hi, my name's Carl. Today's video, we are heading off to the Ambassadors Theatre, which is in Woking, to watch Friends the Musical. Friends the Musical is currently on tour here in the UK. It was a birthday present bought for me from Caroline, which was a few weeks ago now, and it's the final day today. The dates it ran from was Tuesday, the 4th of November till Saturday the 8th of November, which is today. So keep an eye out for it in your local area. And tickets started from £15 going right the way up to £75. I know we're sitting in row D, so it's quite close to the stage, and tickets for that were £55. So they're quite expensive. Let me know in the comments below if you think that a TV show should be made into a musical, and does it work? Let me know in them comments below, because I know someone that probably will disagree with that. If you are planning to go and see Friends the Musical, here's a teaser of what you can expect. Friends the Musical is from the producers of Hairspray and the director of The Full Monty. The purpose for this video, if you are planning to go to see Friends the Musical, it's just my personal thoughts of what I thought of the show. And just because I'm going to say what I say, whether I liked it or disliked it, doesn't necessarily mean that you guys will agree. We're all different and we all have our personal opinions. With that said, let's head off to Woking and the Ambassadors Theatre. I'll see you there.
No one told you life was gonna be this way. Your job's a joke, you broke, your love life's the old way. It's like you're always stuck in second gear, when it hasn't been your day, your week, your month, or even your year. But I'll be there for you when the rain starts to pour. I'll be there for you like I've been there before. I'll be there for you 'cause I'm there for you too. See, no one told you life was gonna be this way. Your job's a joke.
Hello, and we're back from watching Friends the Musical. £5 for this programme. Look how thin it is. Disgusting. Anyway, what do we think of Friends the Musical? Me personally, remember this is just my personal opinion, I thought the story flowed nicely. It was entertaining. The singing was outstanding. They covered a lot of iconic moments from all 10 seasons, and they crammed it in, which I thought was quite clever. I loved the slow-mo. They did a slow-mo of the American football scene. Remember that from the episode where they had to give up the flat? I don't actually remember what episode that was, but there was a slow-mo scene in there where Rachel was dressed up and Phoebe was dressed up. I thought that was good. There was a lot of laugh out loud moments as well. We had Monica, who was about to have sex with Tom Selleck, and Rachel was about to have sex with Ross, and they were in the loo and there was only one condom, and they made a song up about that, which made me laugh. I thought that was quite good. So there was also a few mistakes in there that weren't meant to happen as well, which made everybody laugh. I noticed that Phoebe hit Rachel with a guitar accidentally, and there was a scene where Phoebe was about to, well, where she got her idea from Smelly Cat, and there was a cat on a radio controlled car basically, and the idea was it did its scene, and then rather than go off stage, it sort of goes that way towards the back of the stage, but it was meant to stop by a door. It ended up hitting part of the scene, and then you saw this hand come out and grab the car and pull back, and the cast just paused for a few seconds before they carried on while everybody was laughing. It was a good night. A lot of good singing in there. The songs were good. The characters The characters I thought were spot on. You could tell they were Ross, they were Joey, they were Chandler, they were Phoebe, they were Monica, and they were Rachel. You could tell they were them. The girls, Monica, Phoebe and Rachel, I thought were spot on. Cannot fault them one bit. They were spot on. However, the casting for the boys, on the other hand, I've already said they looked like the proper characters. You're not going to get them spot on. It's very difficult, but they did look like the proper characters from the show. However, my problems were, let's start with Chandler. Now, Chandler, in my personal opinion, he had the moves of Chandler. He did the moves perfectly, but his voice sounded like Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. That, in my personal opinion. Ross, I didn't feel that Ross was, I don't want to say he's the wrong casting because that's not fair. I just, he had a scene and he nailed it with this, where he was going, pivot, pivot, pivot. He nailed that and he was Ross. But I just thought his voice was a little bit not right for David Schwimmer. In my personal opinion, but I know it's difficult. And Joey was Joey. I mean, he was great. There is only one Matt LeBlanc and that, but you know, he did a good job as Joey. With that said, I'm going to hand you over to Caroline, who's just watched it with me, and let her thoughts know, because she's totally different to me and disagrees. So, did you like the show?
No.
No. What didn't you like about it?
To me, a musical is a musical when it's already a musical, not something that's turned from a series to a musical that doesn't have songs in it already.
You liked certain bits of it though, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you liked the guy at the beginning, so there was an entertainer, didn't you?
Yeah, he started it all off.
I've just looked, his name was Edward Lee, and he also played Tom Selleck, and he played Gunther in the show as well. He made a lot of people laugh, and you were laughing at that, didn't you?
Some scenes were funny. It was just that I'm different. I just don't see the point of the songs when there wasn't singing in the actual series.
Right, and tell me what you... So what you're getting at is, and let me know in those comments below, a TV show or movie, unless it's a musical, shouldn't be made into a musical.
Yeah, because the songs aren't already there.
This is where we disagree, because it works sometimes. I've seen Only Fools and Horses. It's not the best show I've ever seen, but it works. Friends the musical, not the best musical I've ever seen, but it was still entertaining. But yeah, you disagree with me, and that's where we are. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. It was a good show. It was entertaining. It is on tour in the UK. If you do get a chance to see it, pop along, especially if you are a Friends fan. I'm sure you've got tickets already. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. If you like this video, please do give it a like. Also, don't forget to share and subscribe if you can, because it's all free. Take care, guys. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.